In early 2025, OpenAI was on the brink of a $5 billion loss. Today, it's worth $300 billion. How did they do it? This is the story of one of the most dramatic turnarounds in tech history, how OpenAI went from looming bankruptcy to becoming one of the world's most valuable private companies. Let's rewind to the start of 2025. OpenAI was making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Financial reports showed the company expected to lose about $5 billion on only $3.7 billion in revenue that year. The numbers were staggering. OpenAI was burning through cash at an unprecedented rate, spending up to $700,000 every single day just to keep ChatGPT running. With operational costs, salaries, and massive investments in NVIDIA GPUs for AI training, many analysts predicted OpenAI could run out of cash within 12 months if it didn't raise new funds. The rumors of bankruptcy spread quickly, and investors began to question whether OpenAI's technology was truly defensible, especially as competitors like Meta started releasing similar AI models for free. The pressure was on. Could OpenAI find a path to profitability, or would it become the latest casualty in the race for AI dominance? But OpenAI's leadership wasn't ready to give up. In the spring of 2024, the company pulled off a record-breaking Series A funding round, raising $6.6 billion. This wasn't just any round. Major players like Microsoft, NVIDIA, Thrive Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, Sequoia Capital, and Tiger Global all joined in, signaling massive confidence in OpenAI's future. Microsoft, already a strategic partner, deepened its integration, embedding OpenAI's models throughout its cloud infrastructure and products like Office Copilot. This round pushed OpenAI's valuation to $157 billion, more than double its previous mark. The influx of capital allowed OpenAI to ramp up research, expand its infrastructure, and accelerate the rollout of next-generation models like GPT-4o. It also gave OpenAI the breathing room to explore new business models and product lines, from consumer subscriptions to enterprise AI solutions. But the real game changer came just months later. In March 2025, OpenAI closed the largest private funding round in tech history, a jaw-dropping $40 billion Series B led by Japan's SoftBank. This single round nearly doubled OpenAI's valuation to $300 billion, putting it in the same league as SpaceX and ByteDance. SoftBank alone committed $30 billion, with Microsoft, Thrive, Cotu, and Altimeter joining the syndicate. The new capital wasn't just about survival, it was about scaling. OpenAI earmarked billions for Stargate, a joint venture with SoftBank and Oracle to build next-generation AI data centers, and for expanding its research into artificial general intelligence. But there was a catch. As part of the deal, OpenAI was required to convert from its unique nonprofit structure to a for-profit entity by the end of 2025, or risk losing up to $10 billion in promised funding. This forced the company to rethink its governance and set the stage for a major internal transformation. With fresh funding in hand, OpenAI turned its attention to revenue. The company doubled down on its subscription models, which had already become a cornerstone of its financial recovery. ChatGPT Plus, launched in 2023, quickly attracted millions of paying users, offering faster responses, priority access, and exclusive features for $20 a month. By 2024, over 70% of OpenAI's revenue came from consumer subscriptions, with ChatGPT Plus alone generating billions annually. To further boost recurring revenue, OpenAI began testing new weekly and lifetime subscription plans, making its AI tools more accessible to a wider audience. On top of that, OpenAI expanded its enterprise offerings, launching ChatGPT Enterprise for large organizations and integrating its models into Microsoft's productivity suite. The result? By the end of 2024, OpenAI's annual recurring revenue hit $4.9 billion, with projections to triple to $12.7 billion in 2025. The company's user base soared to over 500 million weekly active users, and its API became a staple for developers and Fortune 500 companies worldwide. But money and products weren't the only changes. OpenAI underwent a major leadership shakeup to position itself for the next phase of growth. In early 2025, Instacart CEO Fidji Simo joined as CEO of Applications, tasked with scaling OpenAI's consumer and enterprise products. Sam Altman, the public face of OpenAI, shifted his focus from day-to-day operations to driving research and technical innovation. COO Brad Lightcap took over daily management, overseeing business operations and key partnerships. The company also promoted Mark Chen to Chief Research Officer and brought in Julia Villagra as Chief People Officer. These moves were designed to streamline decision-making, drive international expansion, and reinforce OpenAI's mission to advance frontier AI research. Meanwhile, the leadership transition came amid high-profile departures, including former CTO Mira Murati, and a backdrop of ongoing controversy. Elon Musk, a co-founder and vocal critic, reignited his feud with Altman, launching a legal bid to take control of OpenAI's nonprofit arm. The board, however, stood firm, defending its new direction and commitment to both innovation and public benefit. So what does the future hold for OpenAI? With a $300 billion valuation, a war chest of capital, and a rapidly expanding product suite, OpenAI is now positioned as a defining force in the AI revolution. The company's roadmap includes scaling its user base to billions, launching new AI-powered tools like DALL-E 3 and Codex, and pushing the boundaries of artificial general intelligence. Strategic partnerships with Microsoft, SoftBank, and Oracle are fueling the development of massive AI data centers and next-generation infrastructure. But challenges remain. OpenAI must successfully transition to a for-profit structure, navigate fierce competition from rivals like Google and Anthropic, and address regulatory scrutiny as AI becomes ever more central to business and society. If it can execute on its ambitious vision, OpenAI could shape the future of technology for decades to come. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe, smash the like button, and ring the notification bell for more AI updates. And we'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with another AI news update. Until then, check out this AI news update video. Thank you again for watching this useful AI hacks AI industry news brief.